Welcome to another episode of Water Cooler Updates. I'm your host, Jeremy Henry, and this is the news channel for people who hate to watch the news, but like to be in the know. Quick updates on things happening around the world, the buzz of the break room, the top topics of discussion. So grab your coffee and I'll catch you up to speed. Do you have trouble remembering things? Like, where did I put my keys? What did I eat for lunch yesterday? Or, where did all my money go? Things like that? Well, you might be in luck. A team of researchers from the University of Groningen in the Netherlands may have discovered a way to unleash forgotten memories. They discovered that mice who were sleep deprived had lost memories of previous training, while those that weren't remembered. Using light therapy, they were able to reactivate the brain to remember because the memory was always there. More research found that an already FDA-approved asthma drug called roflumilast worked on the brain in the same way as the more invasive light therapy. This drug looks to be effective in treating early-stage Alzheimer's, and it might also help you folks remember to subscribe to my channel. China is up to things again, about 40,000 feet this time. The Pentagon has confirmed that an unidentified flying object was shot down in the territorial waters off the coast of Alaska, what appears to be another spy balloon. The now infamous Chinese spy balloon that traveled across the country and was shot down over the coastal waters of South Carolina wasn't deemed a threat because it was cruising at an altitude of around 65,000 feet. This one, however, posed a danger to our airspace. No word on whether or not it was actually a spy balloon from China, but images of the balloon suggest that it was. Ready for warmer weather? Well, you might have to wait a bit longer. According to an NOAA meteorologist, Amy Butler, a stratospheric warming event is set to take place next week. But don't let the name fool you. This can disrupt the polar vortex and push frigid temperatures into Europe and the eastern U.S. However, there are other factors that could impact this event for better or worse, according to Butler, including El Niño. But this is the news, so it's definitely going to be worse. Expect blizzards in Florida. John Fetterman has been released from the hospital. They've ruled out the possibility of a stroke or a seizure. And now the New York Times is being blasted after they finally reported on the reality of his condition. After suffering from a stroke previously, many Americans thinking it's ironic that they never reported on it during his election. The Times wrote that his adjustment to serving in the Senate has been made vastly more difficult by the strains of his recovery, which left him with physical impairment and serious mental health challenges that have rendered the transition extraordinarily challenging, even with the accommodations that have been made to help him adapt. And the accommodations are plentiful. Fetterman has to carry around a device that types out the spoken word of those around him to form closed captioning due to an inability to hear and comprehend what is being said. Steve Krakauer tweeted, NYT is ready to tell the truth about John Fetterman, who remains in the hospital for a third day, now that the truth doesn't matter. Then he quoted their article. Now, me personally, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I'm pretty sure he only needs to be told how to vote one time. And finally, the Taliban is back in the news. Apparently, some of them are complaining about having to work regular jobs. After the Taliban seized power in 2021, many of the soldiers were given government jobs. And now, instead of beheading Americans like they were trained to do, they beheaded to an office, working 9 to 5, and they don't like it. Huzaifa, a 24-year-old sniper now working at a police district in Kabul, said, "The Taliban used to be free of restrictions, but now we sit in one place, behind a desk and a computer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Life's become so wearisome. You do the same things every day." Well, boo-hoo. In the words of the late Arthur Hamilton, cry me a river. And that does it for now. I hope you feel more informed and up to speed because now you know what I know. I'll see you tomorrow around the water cooler. Until then, stay hydrated. And don't forget to like and subscribe.